just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Commanders. Have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
They managed 22 on the lip and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat.
Another carry for him. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Copy line. Go.
Daniels back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Runs inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Across the 20, continuing to work. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready, go. Ready.
Looking inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Daniels is going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Steelers nothing. Set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go!
gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Well, I'll tell you what, what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. But that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Ready. 65, 60, Cardinal.
Out of the gun, he'll give it to him inside. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Daniels throwing on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throwing from the gun here. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Looking to throw here. Completed to his running back. He's got room to roam. It's a race down the right side. Look at him go. He could do it. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the first.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Stout all set to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Hurt. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play, and we've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Liking it.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Get it. 19.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. A throw left side, cut by Brown. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. He gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to throw. This finds Austin complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They'll run here from the gun. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They go play action on 1st down. It's his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is Murray. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Daniels on 1st down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pass complete to Lane. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Throws Compton. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 14. Tyler Bass set to kick.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Pass now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set of downs from the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. He'll work against the blitz. Finds his back complete. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Here's a throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
It's caught by Wilson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Dive play straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pulls it out to 7. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a running check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Stout all set to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Got it. Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Come on. Set. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. Breaks the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Liking 18. Ready. Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get it.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has a man. It's Brown. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick, or send it deep.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And the 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. 1st down play, nets at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70 rings.
Here's Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
3, come on, set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can...
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a two-score game with that two-point conversion.
You could feel it. A killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Back now, pressure coming. Fits it through the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Plowing up the middle. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. He's going to throw this one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now. 70
They give it to him again. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Set go.
Another carry for him. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner.
Ready.
Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18.
Here he is to throw. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? TEAM. Together, everyone achieves